Good morning. Good Motivational Monday morning. Buenos dias de aquí de Puerto Rico. I'm so excited to be able to come to you from this amazing, beautiful space here in Islote, Puerto Rico. This beautiful setting. I hope that you are really well rested, as always, ready to take on another amazing week, day, moment. All these moments that matter, all these moments of inspiration, and that's certainly what this is. The ocean has definitely given us the inspiration for this message today, that's for sure. This transition to Puerto Rico has been one that has been a little bit different than I had anticipated. You know, it's funny, when we have expectations, we have these things set in our mind, how we just want and expect things to go a specific way, and sometimes it just doesn't. And oftentimes, most times actually, really, it just doesn't. And that's the message and the lesson for this week, inspired by the ocean, of just going with the flow. It really is. It really is going with the flow. This transition, as I was saying, has been a little bit different than I had anticipated. Although beautiful and amazing and awesome, just different. And what we have to understand is that oftentimes, most times, things just don't go the way we expect them to. We have all these expectations, we set up these things in our mind, we have this vision oftentimes of the way we want things to go in life in general. And I don't know about you, but I know in my life, it doesn't always, in fact, most times doesn't occur the way that I expected them to. And that's the message to remember of just, we gotta go with the flow. And understand that sometimes expectations or things that we want aren't going to be right there in front of us. But everything happens as it should. And there's lessons in every moment. And it's so incredibly important that we ground ourselves in that and know that, no, not everything happens the way we expect it to. But we need to go with the flow. It's like swimming in the ocean, fighting a current. It's really hard. It's really tough to just dig in and expect to just drive things exactly the way we want them. The ocean is not going to allow us to do that. The current's not going to change because we're fighting against it. Isn't it easier to just go with the current and go with the flow and figure out where that's going to take us? Or to remove ourselves from that specific current, get ourselves out of that environment and put ourselves in a place that maybe goes with our flow or goes with what our intentions are a little bit more easier. But it's about that transition. It's about being able to pivot and shift, knowing that, sometimes and most times things just don't happen the way we expect them, but they happen the way that they should. And we need to honor that, and we need to remember these lessons that the ocean gives us of just going with it, just feeling it, riding the waves of life, enjoying the moments, enjoying the places that we're taken. Because again, it's all lessons. It's all the way that it should be. Because if it wasn't, it wouldn't be that way in that moment. These things happen, transitions or things happen in our life for us to learn, grow, and move forward. But we have to accept things for the way they are instead of fighting against that current. Just learning to go with the flow, finding the positive in every situation, even if we can't find it in that very moment. Even if we have to feel the frustration, the negativity, that low vibrational energy in that moment, so that we can then accept, we can ground ourselves and figure out where we are, figure out where we want to go from where we are in that moment, and understand that as we go with this flow and as we go in positive directions with positive energy, with positive intent, that's what's going to happen. It will be positive. It's fighting against that current. It's fighting against the natural flow of what's happening that creates all of this negativity, tension, exhaustion. Our message for this week and our lesson is to be grounded in the moment, to understand that our expectations aren't always met. Situations transition and change, but if we can just go with the flow and ground ourselves and find the good in every situation, we're going to find the good in every situation, because it is a choice. I hope this message resonates. I hope that this ocean has inspired you as it has inspired me. And I hope this week finds you very well grounded in the flow of your life. Understanding, respecting, and honoring where you are in this very moment. And knowing that we just got to go with it, make positive choices today so that we can move that current in the direction that we want our life to be. Remember, it's a choice. It's a choice to find the positive. It's a choice to find the good. It's a choice to be happy, to just go with the flow of life and figure out what's next for us. I wish you the very, very best. Until next week, stay as always with love.